Hey guys, my name is CrazyHatter56, and welcome to a new series I like to call Revens Den. Cool series we're gonna be playing. It is my game that I've been creating. You heard it on the podcast, and we're gonna be running a campaign with a couple people. You're not gonna know those people until their characters get introduced, so you can just wait. But the first character we are gonna start with is Logan. Logan is here. You want to say something, Logan?
Hi guys, I'm back.
So let's just jump into it. I hope you guys enjoy the series. It's very fantasy-esque, and I don't know how long it's going to be running for, but it's going to be fun. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So, our story takes place in the wonderful world of Eos, a vast world with different landscapes. Currently, on the continent of Moria, where your character is currently located, is in a war with Sandstone over a dispute between a race. If I could explain it, it is because the High Elves of Moria think they're way better than humans, and they hate each other for it. Which Sandstone is led by humans, so currently they're in a current war over basically race. If I could sum that up.
That sounds so stupid.
I know it is, but it's what it is.
High Elves are stupid idiots. Probably in their asses.
With that means that a bunch of the guards, a bunch of the people are off fighting this war, while lonely adventurers like you have settled up and started a business of just going to town, seeing if anything needs to be done for quick cash. So it has currently led you to a port town called Google Docs, that is the name of it. But before we get into that, let me explain something about Moria. Moria has a complex of high elves are better than everybody, and that if you do something wrong with a high elf, if you're a high elf and you do something wrong, the worst thing that's gonna come to you is slavery. Besides that, if you do something worse and you're not a high elf, you can be sent to an uncivilized, war-torn place over the mountain, or you can be sent to slavery, but you're never getting out. High elves have a chance of getting out, basically.
These guys do think they're superior.
It is based in a north and south. There is really no west or east. It's just kind of lateral. So the main place is called the Citadel. Is basically where the king is, where all of his men is, where his army is. And yeah, off to the west coast is an island. It's a big island called Teardrop Island, because it's shaped like a teardrop. That is mainly where all the resources come from, and where they get to mining, and where slavery is big in there. So that is where mainly slaves go after they get taken, so be careful of that.
What happened to the other ones?
Some of them get to
some of them get nobles and stuff.
Some of them get to sit camps. Some of them go work for just random people. Those ones are the best ones off. But the stories have to start somewhere, and the stories start off small. A little inn. I need to flip this page. A little inn called the Waterflow Inn, in a room with a girl laying in her bed, just waking up in the morning, sun beating into the window. Logan, would you like to explain your character?
She basically has this long brown hair, pure brown. She carries these steel gray eyes. I don't know why, I just like steel gray. And pale, because most elves are. Yeah, most if not all elves are pale. And that's pretty much it. She has more soft features to her.
Oh, you want to explain what race you are too?
Oh, yes. I am a wood elf.
Okay.
Not the high elves like these cocky bastards in this place.
Okay. You wake up, you feel groggy. You got in late last night. You didn't get that much sleep. You kind of look around your room. It's not a good inn room. You didn't pay much for this. You paid maybe two aluminum for it, so it's pretty shitty. It's not big or anything. It's kind of like a closet room. And it's not even in the second floor. It's on the first floor. So you walk out and you see everybody that's drinking still. But before you walk out, you guessing.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
Of course.
I'm guessing.
I'm walking out naked.
Yeah, and then you go out. I'm guessing for morning breakfast.
Yeah, morning breakfast.
Okay.
Same like Hobbit.
Here it has the National Trade Center, so any trading done here goes here and then goes to the Citadel. So it is full of people that just don't want to work anymore and just want to drink. So people are still drinking. Weirdly enough, it feels like this inn never closed down during the night, and then there's still people fucking drinking their hearts out until the pain goes away. So there's still people drinking. The bar is still full. It's really busy. You see a sand elf. She has like sand skin, bright yellow eyes, running around, just like trying to take people's orders. Run back into the kitchen, go back out, repeat, rinse and repeat. You struggle to find a seat. In fact, the seat that you find is in the corner of the room, with no one around. You're kind of lucky to find that seat. You gotta sit down. Takes about 10 minutes for them to get to you, with how busy it is.
Oh, jeez.
The sand elf lady goes up to you and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice you were here. How long have you been sitting here?"
Just 10 minutes. That's all.
What did you like?
What's on the menu?
We got we make these wonderful breakfast pastries. We have some, ale if you want to still drink. A lot of people drink here. We have some sausages. We have some meats. Anything you would really like.
What's your pastry?
We have a nice croissant filled with eggs and meats that we could give to you.
That sounds delicious. I'll have one of those.
Okay, that will be three aluminum. Sorry.
All right.
Okay, pop up. She gives you 3 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back with your order. She runs back, like races, because how busy it is. She drops down the order, runs back out, and kind of bumps into this weird person. And with that, would you like to introduce your character, Kendall?
Yes, I'm Kendall, as you heard. My character is Gilderoy Lockhart. He's a high elf wizard.
Probably
And
from fucking...
he's got about, like, shortish, like, not, like, super long, but shorter blonde hair. He's wearing a bandana and, like, a duster trench coat and some fingerless gloves. And he's pretty haggard looking.
Okay.
Walks with a limp.
She bumps into you. He's like, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Anything I can do for you while I'm here?"
Yes, breakfast, if you please.
Shit. She looks around. She's like, "We don't have any empty seats. There's a table over that girl over there. I mean, maybe you could try taking a seat with her. I'll be over there in a jiff."
Yes, and can you do me a favor? Could you fill this up? And I hand her
The flask.
the flask.
Okay, she takes a flask. Okay. 1 aluminum then. I don't even know. Okay, she drops the coin. She's like, "Fuck!" And she picks up the coin, runs back, fills it up. And she'll be like, "Okay, I'll be right back out." Yeah. Sorry, just took your order. This fucking inn is so goddamn busy, and I'm guessing you make your way over.
I feel bad for this sand elf. Like, come
She's
on.
the only
like...
waitress out. I'm guessing you walk over to her.
I'm like, and I sit down at the table just solemnly.
Who are you?
My name is Gilderoy Lockhart. And what do I owe the pleasure to?
Lorraine is the name.
Lorraine, pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lorraine.
What do you do? You don't dress normally like what I've seen here.
I am, right now, as of, 2 weeks ago, I'm a traveling wizard.
Do you have any spells that you do?
I have a few, but the dickheads at the college fucking kicked me out.
Why?
I don't know, said I was too arrogant, but fuck them. I'm better than them. They'll see, I'll come back. I'll come back with 10 times better magic than what they fucking have.
As you say that, the sand elf comes back with your flask. Really, it's full. She's like, anyway, pastry. She corrects herself. Your name is,
Lorraine.
Lauren is coming right up. What do you want?
Same thing, I guess.
Another pastry? Okay, that will be, I'm sorry, I forgot the order. It's three aluminum.
Okay, fine. I hand her 3 aluminum.
Okay, thank you. And she runs back, races back. Yeah, she goes back in there. As she runs back in there, you see a man, kind of walk up to a board, and on the top of it says quest board, and he kind of paces up couple quests that need to be done, normal thing, and he kind of walks away, and a bunch of people instantly right as it gets up, fucking leaves their drinks. They run so fast, the table hits really fast, so it starts to kind of spill over the beer, and they run over the quest board. They look at it, and then all of them, you hear all of them "Oh, it's fucking useless. It isn't paying shit. and they kind of go sit down, not even caring. Yeah, that's pretty much where you guys are.
I'm gonna go
if
look
you-
up at that board.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go look at the board.
Okay, so you go looking at the board. One of the first quests is mysterious missing people in town. Go see the guards captain for more. The other one is help wanted. Right, really, it's really sketchy, this one, because it says help wanted. Go see in room 3 to find more. And then the next one is recent goblin attackings outside near near Evansvale.
And I pull down the one that says meet in room 3, and I'm like, this looks sketchy as fuck. I'm intrigued.
I kind of like the goblin one, actually, just based on how my class is.
So you picked on the goblin one?
Yeah.
Okay. So that one just literally just says people needed meet in room 3. That one says go to Evansvale, talk to Garrick, and he'll give the rundown.
I'm like, and I look at you and I'm like, so your name's Lorraine, right? Lorraine?
Yes.
Laron? I don't really give a shit. How about this? We hear these fools out. Because I don't know what the hell this is. It's illiterate as fuck.
Yeah, we can see it kind of like written poorly.
It looks like this.
Yeah, it like scribbles. It literally just says people need it.
This intrigues me. Does this not intrigue you?
Definitely does, yes.
Why don't we go hear them out first? Before we pass judgment.
Alright, yeah, well...
You want to roll a
I'll
detective
join.
on that paper?
Yes, I do. Because I'm not getting stabbed in the fucking back.
Okay.
Mind
roll a
if I
detective
do
on it.
that too?
Only one person can.
Oh, okay, you
So
go
do
ahead.
it. Yeah,
D20?
if you want only one person can do it.
This would be intelligence?
Yeah. No, it'd be detective.
Detective.
Oh, I have a +2 in that.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, so you find out, and then there's a little writing at the bottom, really fine print, so you can actually see it. It says knock 3 times for password.
Fuck, might as well. I'm not gonna let
Drop pencil.
Drop pencil.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, like, kind of, like, hesitantly do it, like...
You knock 3 times, and 3 people. You hear muffling in the room, like what? Wait, what? And then you hear someone fucking run to the door, open it, and it's like, "What you want?"
The fuck, man?
We
Don't
were-
do that!
We were here about the...
We got the fucking note,
poster.
you dipshit!
Oh, come in the room. We have much to talk.
I'm like, okay, as long as I'm not
Okay.
getting fucking drugged, because I swear to God, man.
Not again.
Not again. Last week was a fucking trip!
So you guys walk into this room to 2 other people sitting down, kind of staring at you. You look back and you see the man that opened the door kind of looks around, closes the door behind him. This room is it's like a normal room. It has 1 bed though. It has It has 1 bed in the middle. It's not a chamber. It's kind of bigger.
Ready my spells just in case.
There's one person kind of dark hood, kind of leaning down, kind of peering at you. The other one seems to be like a halfling. She's just kind of looking at you. She's wearing just dark clothing.
I'm like,
And the guy that answered the door is a human. He's bald. He's like mutton chops.
Oh!
And he's like,
Beautiful.
so you answered the flyer.
sketchy as fuck, if I might add, but that's besides the point.
Okay.
What is this job
It just
about?
cut to the fucking chase. What is this?
Listen. We're planning to do something big. Big money. But if we don't do it right, we'll end up in big trouble. You, on the other hand, High Elf, I think you'll be fine. Us, on the other hand, if you join, I can't promise not execution. Planning on robbing the National Trade Center.
Sticky fingers.
National...
Actually, my stealth is
Oh, the
shit.
National Bank, because the National Bank's here too. We're planning on robbing the National Bank. There are multiple ways of doing this. But we need to know what you're in. I need to know what you can do.
Give us an hour.
Okay. But if I swear to God I see any fucking guards, you're first.
Oh, I'm first, really. I just chuckle as I walk out.
Fucking high elves.
Fucking mutton chopped wearing bitch, and as I just walk out of the room.
You
I
hear from the,
hobble out.
you hear from the room the halfling being like, yeah, they look promising.
So I got it.
To be honest, I'm quite curious about the job.
So am I. I'm like, let's discuss this in secret. Let's go into an alleyway somewhere. Like, I don't fucking trust anybody. Because, like my dude's got a cripple because the acid trip last week, so he's, like, limping on one fucking leg.
You see the sand elf go run to the table, realize you two aren't there, and
we're like,
food.
we're here.
There you are.
Sorry.
Your food's here.
I'm like, okay, like, because is it, like, thick and, like, gross?
Yeah.
I'll start eating it.
I just
Anyways.
eat it, like...
It is the most... It's good. Oddly, it's good.
Looks
Like, it's
disgusting,
better-
but
it's
it
like-
tastes amazing.
Yeah,
Best
it's like-
meal I've had in 2 fucking weeks, as I'm just like...
Thank you. Thank you for coming, by the way. I have to get back to work. She runs back off.
I'm like, okay, let's go discuss this manor.
Alright.
I'm like, I say, we go to the National Bank, right? Scope it out first a little bit. But then, we fuck over those bastards in the office, because that bastard made fun of me, and I ain't about that shit, man.
If we do that, we risk probably something even worse happening.
I could kill those
But I
bastards.
can't deny that it would be a rather curious sight.
I'm like, I'd like to see them bastards try to fucking stop me.
Okay. So where are you guys going?
We're gonna go to the bank and scope it out a little bit.
Okay.
Like,
So when you exit the hall, in front of you is a large fountain with kind of like a pirate ship, and that's like what the water's covering, right? In front of that is the entrance hall, basically, where you have to entrance and people have to check off papers. They have to do that because the National Bank and the National Trade Center's here. So, tense security here, tense. To the right of that, you see big ass fucking houses and complexes, basically, like old style apartments for people to live in. To the left of that is kind of like the shopping district. You got the Valentina Doctor, Henry's General Goods, Lewis's Blacksmith, Valerie's Mage Goods, and Valdore Hatchery. The National Bank, and by the houses is the National Trade Center. So basically what they are, so basically how it is, it's big from in front of the entrance hall, and behind the water flow in is basically a fountain, like these cool stone carvings, and then a dock, like the docks. And it's kind of curved in a circle, basically. And then the National Trade Center and the National Bank kind of look over that item.
so, this is kind of like a morality mission. Because I know this place is, I'm like discussing this out of character with you. I'm like, so here's a plan I came up with in my head. I go back, and I talk to the mutton chopped man. While you...
The mutton chop man. Have you heard of the mutton chop man? Sorry.
You go get the guards. I stay in the room. You let them know that I'm in the room so I don't get fucking, like, lit up. And then we fuck them over. Because they made fun of me, and I'm not about that shit, man. I'm playing my character like...
Play him however you want.
He's pissed.
Okay.
I don't know that we should do that.
Hey, listen, that bastard made fun of me, and I'm not about that shit. I will set him on fucking fire.
You could do that instead.
Yeah, but then it would be assault without reason. Then I'd go to jail, and then I'd maybe be a slave, maybe not. I don't know. I don't fucking want to live that way.
I mean, I could try. I don't know if they'll listen to me, though.
You know what? How about this? You go back and do it, because I'm a very convincing person.
Okay.
Okay, so you're heading back to the room. You're headed to the barracks then, right?
No, I'm heading to the barracks. He's heading back to the room, because he doesn't have I don't think, a high charisma. I do, so I can convince
I have a
them.
-3 in charisma.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all, because, like, you're gonna get fucked. He's like, are you sure you're not lying? And you're gonna be like...
Okay, so we'll start with you. So you go back in there, you go to room 3, you do the knock. Right? They open the door and they're like, oh, it's you. Never learned your name. Where's the high elf?
He's off going and doing something.
Magic-y things.
So is he in or out?
I don't know.
Okay, come in. We'll discuss the plan while it's... The name's Jacob. Yours.
Lorraine.
Lifts out his hand. Big, beefy hand.
I kind of give him a shit handshake.
Yeah, you give
him. I'm hesitant, but I'm like.
He points to the
Sure, I flirt that.
points to the halfling, and then he's like, "That's fair, points to the other person wearing the cloak. That over there, he's Bell. I know it's a weird name, but we don't talk about him. The reason why he wears his cloak, apparently, the High Elves, group of High Elves kind of branded him on his face.
Oh no, I don't want to do this.
So he wears the hood. Anyway, here's the plan.
You don't know this. You don't get to know this.
Here's the plan.
Too bad, do it. You want to do your plan. You don't have any.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about this.
I know. I don't fucking want to do this now, though.
He looks over. To you. He's like, look. Here's the plan. If we go do this, I have some of the security planned out. They rotate guards every 2 hours. I would want to say.
Okay.
Also, there's a suit. If we go through the sewers, we can take them up by surprise, and that could also be a getaway. Point is,
But if we take them up by surprise, can it be possible that they found out about it?
I'm not sure. But if we can get in, get to the vault, take as much cash as we can get out. But so far from what I see, there's at least 20 guards at all time.
That's a bad idea to rob that place. Fuck.
It's a national bank.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna report them, because now I don't feel bad. 'Cause this is
Can you like at least not report me?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna tell them like, yo, he's my inside man. He's fucking.
She.
She's conning them currently.
When we get the money, we split it. Never talk about it. We don't even see each other again. If we do see each other again, we act like we never met.
That's understandable.
Okay. You in or you out?
I gotta stall this. I'm in.
Okay. Meanwhile, while that whole conversation was happening, this happening too. So it was happening at the same time. All right. So you walk to the barracks. The barracks is nice. You walk in. There's guards like practicing on dummies or sparring each other. Some of them are laughing. They're drinking. It's nice. You see a man with blonde bald cut hair. He's got a full blonde goldish beard. He's not wearing a helmet, and that's how you can tell he's the leader. He has a nice sword and a shield. He looks over. He's like, "Oi, the hell are you?
I'm Gilderoy Lockhart, my fine sir.
And what the hell are you doing here?"
Well, I got some info, but it'll cost you. It's some very important info that I think you might really want to fucking hear. Like, really want to fucking hear.
Roll a charisma, guy. Oh, you gotta be 7. Plus what?
Plus fucking 2.
So you got 4. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. So I'm not gonna dock you completely. He looks at you and is like, with that tone, really don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit in a rush because they did threaten my life if I told you guys, but I figured you should know. Okay. I am sorry. I am under a lot of stress.
Understandable. What does he want?
So, will there be a reward in this if I tell you, because this is...
Depending on what it will.
Alright. You're not going to want to believe this, and I still have that flyer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they posted this in the inn down there.
Yeah.
Currently my partner, a wood elf, she's in there distracting them. They are planning a bank heist at this very fucking moment.
Okay.
Of the National Bank.
Of the National Bank.
Okay.
So I figured you should know that before maybe shit gets out of hand. I don't know. Lives may get slaughtered. I don't fucking know what they've got planned. But my partner's in there distracting them at this very moment.
Okay. He kind of gets up, kind of looks at you. He looks at the poster. He's kind of like suspicious. Well, they'll check it out. They look, and he's like, okay. If this turns out to be true, we're gonna go special it out because you don't need to roll for anything. We'll compensate you and your partner.
Thank you. Also,
but if it turns out to be fake, there's gonna be some serious trouble with you.
Okay, I promise I'm not lying. I got this flyer. Someone posted it up this morning. Even it says knock 3 times on room 3. And they threatened to kill me. Like, look at the fine print. I mean, it's not fine, but you get what I'm saying. I'm like, they threatened to kill me and my partner if we told anybody.
Okay. He looks over and he's like, looks over to a couple of the guards and they're just kind of like, and he's like, you, let's go. And then
like-
he walks out with 3 other guards while they're following you. You get to the inn. You guys are still talking, by the way. Like, this is all happening. You get to the inn. People start looking at the guards coming in. They're kind of worried.
I'm like, it's fine. Just
The guard captain kind of taps the door, like the door to the
3
inn.
times.
Like, no, the door to the inn. Like the door to get into the inn.
Oh.
2 times, and then everyone just keeps going to what they were. So it's like a signal, basically.
Oh, okay.
To like, so shit's about to go down. Don't fucking talk, right? He walks to the 3B. He's like,
I'm like,
would you want to go ahead? You're shuffling his. Jacob looks over to you. He's like, hi, elf. He walks over. There's
I
like,
ready up a fire spell. I'm like,
okay, so he opens. While you're doing that, the guards
step
captain
back.
looks back. He's like, sit back. He looks back. The door opens. Jacob looks up and he's like, oh shit, traitor! And then right as he's traitor, the fucking guards captain swings his sword open, cutting his jugular, fucking starting spurting blood all over the walls, and
So
the
the
guards captain.
is he dead?
And he falls
Is
over
the guard
dead.
captain dead?
No,
Oh.
talking about the Jacob. Jacob's all dead. Lies down the floor. Frere and fucking Bell get up really fast, try to grab their crossbows. Bell's hood comes off. Bell's hood comes off, and you can see,
I want to get some.
and you can see all over this side of his face, his right side, left side of his face. It's written fucking ungodlike.
That's fucked. Like even I agree. That's
banished.
There's a bunch of fucked up slurs.
Yeah, there's fucked up slurs. Like fucking shouldn't have been born. Blah 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 blah.
Really trying to guilt trip me on this one, aren't you?
I mean, that's how high elves roll.
Yeah, I know.
And
You're a high elf anyway.
They try to grab their fucking swords, and I will let you have an attack if you want.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting right next to Freya, right as she lungs out. So I'll have you have a quick attack if you want.
Quick attack?
Yeah, quick attack. So roll
I
for
also
hitting.
kind
So you got 17. That hits.
19 would have been because
Yeah.
I used sword use.
Get and then using swords, so rolled for damage.
D10.
They're pretty low on health too, by the way. So one damage. You pull out your sword just in time, but as you pull it out, you kind of nick her with the tip of your blade on her leg. Doesn't do anything, right? She's like ah. She kind of like does it.
Surprised.
Stumbles in. The two guards that the guard captain brought in kind of walks in, has crossbows aimed, fires them both off into like each of their heads, and they're just mounted now to the wall. Not Jacob, Bell.
damn. So we
Bell and
fucked
Freya.
them up.
And now they're dead. Yeah, they're dead.
I was not expecting. I expected to go there and there's like wrong room, like they switched rooms or some shit, and I was like, we're fucked. Now we got a hit out on us.
Okay, and then the guards captain kind of walks over onto the table where you guys were talking, and there is a map of the National Bank. There is getaway written all over the map and stuff, and what the plans are doing. He looks at you. He's like, I'm guessing you're his partner.
Yeah, that's Lorraine.
Okay. Well, I guess you were right. He looks at him. He's like, Kenny, compensate them. And he kind of pulls out a purse, kind of like a little pouch. And
You look like you're holding a kid and you're like...
yeah, he's got a little pouch.
He's holding
And
like a
nice.
kid.
he hands you guys 5 silver each.
5 silver.
Okay,
Yay!
I'm okay with that. I thought he was gonna like 2 aluminum each. I'm like, fuck no, I stopped the bank heist, bitch.
And they're like, you know what? Hey, thank you. And they kind of walk off, and they're like, they walk off. Everyone looks at them as they're walking out because the guards captain's blood sprayed all over his armor. They're like, what? The sand elf kind of like drops her tray of food, and she's like, fuck. I have to clean that now.
I'm like, do you need help with that? Because I'm willing to help.
It's
Like,
fine.
I'm pretty
It's
happy.
fine.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty happy because I just fucked them over. They shouldn't have talked down to me.
Apologies, miss.
Like, much apologies.
Okay.
Shouldn't have talked shit to me. Talk shit, get hit. That's my motto.
The other 3 guards are like pulling out the bodies.
Can I loot them first? Is looting okay?
No, it's stealing.
Is it actually?
Yeah, the
wouldn't be
guards have their
stealing if-
bodies.
I know. I asked the guards. I'm like,
Yeah,
can I
no, the
loot
guards say no.
Okay. Can I loot the room?
Also, no. This is all
Okay.
evidence.
Oh, My apologies. I'll be on my merry way.
Yeah, carry on your day.
I think I will.
Okay, so as a further notice onto Belle's body, because this is really important to the whole theme of Moria, it wasn't just his face that was fucked up, because you can see now that it's like his whole neck is also branded. Is basically his whole, and then you get a shot of his body, and you see like half of his body's branded too. They didn't stop. They didn't just stop at the face.
I'm like, oh, that's rather fucked up. If, like, I'm in a high elf, and that's even fucked up for my standards. Jesus Christ, man.
One of the guards
It's
is
so
one of the guards is a
surprised.
high elf, and he's like, well, what else are you gonna do with petty filth? And he kind of walks off.
I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
One of the other guards is a human. And he's like, man, I wish we weren't have to be here.
Scared the shit.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's where you guys are at. Fucking not sandstone, but the sand elf lady walks into the room. She's like, fuck, and shuts the door behind her, starts cleaning.
I'm like, may I help, madam, please? Like,
No, please don't.
okay,
Please
well, and I hand her 5 silver pieces. Like,
Okay.
as-
Well, she's like, thank you. Like, really, thank you.
I'm like, I'm sorry I caused this. Just didn't want the National Bank to get, robbed.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I want to grab that final quest, the
goblin.
missing person.
This is the missing persons.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like that's important.
Okay, this is a fun quest. This is probably this quest isn't supposed to be
Feels like
taken seriously
Goblin
because
Slayer.
it's a reference to something.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No.
Okay, God, it's not that quest.
Feels like
Okay, it's good though. It's funny.
I'm sorry, but this kind of feels like Goblin Slayer, and I'm the witch from Goblin Slayer based on how I speak.
Yeah. Okay.
with the
Anyway,
character.
you take the quest. It says go see the guards captain, which funny enough you just met him about the missing persons case. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Right? Okay. So, yeah, that's what the quest says. That's
I'm
what
like,
the paper says.
let's go talk to the gods captain, I guess.
Again.
Again, he's probably gonna be pretty pissed off that we're there. But hey, shit needs to get done, and we're the filth to do it, I guess.
You
I'm
guys.
pretty happy because I
I thought
fucked
you
over
said
you.
you were better than those wizards.
Oh, I
thought-
fucking am, but don't fuck with me, because I will stab you right in the fucking back.
But I didn't have any intention of doing.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about those bastards up there. They fucking insulted me. Insult me when I'm trying to do a job for you. That's called me doing you a favor.
Okay. So I'm
I-
guessing you guys head over. You guys want to stop anywhere before you get to the barracks?
Wasn't there like the shop or something?
Yep, there's a bunch of shops. So there is the Valentina Doctor, Henry's General Goods, Lewis's Blacksmith, Valerie's Magic Goods, and
That might be
then there's
confusing,
Kai's
actually.
Fashion, which is a fashion place.
So I'm gonna go to.
Clothing.
I want to go to 2 places.
Okay.
I want to go to the.
The day is still upon you, so you can.
I want to go to the medical place because for Flair, I want to have my
Hmm.
fucked up leg checked out.
Okay. What do you want to do in there?
There's 2 things I want to do. I want to go to either the fashion place or the general goods
can
because
go both.
obviously general goods is gonna do us.
I want to go to the magic place too. That's the sick
Okay.
place.
So
And I'm pretty
roll
sure
a
I
d20.
can't.
Both of you roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
I
Don't
sure
add
as
anything.
hell I can't buy anything from.
Okay, we're going with you first.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to the doctor's. You walk in, kind of like a typical's like Borderlands 2 Zed's doctor office, where it's like where it's like a one room thing with like a little chairs like waiting, and then there's like a doctor's chair. I mean, it's kind of nice, but it's not super nice. It's like
How quaint.
it's not. It's also like to the doctor's chair,
Oh,
but there's
quaint.
there's kind of like another room where there's a bunch of fucking just beds for people that are sick. So there's a couple people in there. Anyway, you see a dark elf woman.
oh,
She
yes.
looks over to you. She's like, "Oh hi, my name's Valentina. Could I help you?"
Yes, I would like to get this limp checked out, or this. Yeah, limp.
Okay. Anyway, step on the table.
Okay, I'm like hesitant because I'm like I know I was like, is there blood all over the seat?
No, there's blood on some like sprinkles of blood on the floor.
I'm like, okay.
She's like, so she looks at the limp, and she's like, oh, what the fuck happened?
Well, you see, a few weeks ago, there's two sides to every story, okay? Okay, get me wrong.
Okay.
I got kicked out of the School of Magic, so they sent me on this long-ass fucking humbling quest, right? I met up with some guys. They gave me this stuff to deliver. And as I walked into the room to deliver this shit, I got stabbed with a needle. I woke up 2 days later, my legs all fucked up.
A needle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. She's like, she takes out a needle herself. She's like, oh, well, there's only one way to find out. She puts it in your leg really fast. It hurts because there's no, you're not on anything.
Oh, fuck, what the hell?
She's like, calm down, or it's gonna be way worse. She takes out a bunch of blood. She does it like it's a full syringe.
I'm like,
She puts it in a vial, right? You can see she like just lights under the vial under it, starts bubbling, and he's like, interesting. So it seems like they put poison in you. What type of poison?
oh, them fucking assholes.
But this poison stops at a certain rate,
And it stopped at my leg, didn't it?
and the only way to get rid of it is chopping the like not the limb off, but the limb, like little hump thing. So there's like a big ass hump coming out. That's where the poison is.
Well, how much would this cost?
We're looking around a gold.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. My leg's pretty fucked up right now.
She's like, okay, don't worry. Thank you for the gold. She looks to the other room. She's like, Jeremy, we need your services.
Oh, fuck.
You walks out a big ass orc. She's like, ugh, what do you need me for? Knockout services. And you're like, you're like, boom! This fucking dude hits you with a giant hand to the face, and you just knocked out cold. And you're knocked out.
This is why you're never taking your time to go.
You last night, like, I was looking, you like, Valentina's like, checks out, you see like the little glint of a saw. She's like, I love surgery.
What?
Okay,
What?
meanwhile,
It's a
your
madman.
surgery's happening. Look at where are you going first?
General
fuck.
Goods.
Okay, you go to Henry's General Goods.
He's gonna have like a fucking nice little time in the General Goods store, and then I'm getting a fucking thing cut off.
For Claire.
You walk in, and there's a nice human. He's older. He's really old, and he's there's like, so when you walk in, there's like shelves, and then there's the counter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's like an aisle counter.
Okay.
And he looks at you, he's like, what can I do you for?
Hey, I'm just here to browse.
Okay, anything you need, might have. I don't know. Kind of just collect things.
Booze.
No. Health potions of any sort?
We carry some small ones, but if you really want the big ones, you might want to go to the magical goods store.
I will be going after I get my leg fixed.
If it will become fixed.
If it will. That's all.
I mean, I'm okay with having like limping.
You wake up in a ditch, choking.
My character just keeps
Fucking kidneys are out too.
The kidneys are out and all of his money's gone.
Oh fuck me!
I'm joking.
I just need small potion.
Okay. Pulls out a mana potion. He's like, the only one on our stock. It's a small mana potion, and it costs 10 silver.
That's a lot of money.
Well, sorry, but health potions are hard to come by.
No, I didn't. Sorry, that was outside of character. Because
said
I
mana.
changed voice immediately.
You said health.
You said accidentally said mana.
Oh, whatever.
Oh,
T-close on
it's
that
health.
GM.
Okay. You know what? I'll take that actually.
He hands you it over. He's like, 10 silver, please.
All right.
Anything else you need?
What else do you have here?
Random assortment of goods, books, anything.
Books? What kind of books?
We got, I don't know. Go look around. I think we just, me and my wife had just collected books over the course of moving around and shit. So I'm not sure actually. You kind of go look at the books, and there's some fairy tales. There's
Is what's his name?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wing Chu.
No, Chu Wang is not in this.
Chu Wang's a book.
Okay, fine. You see Chu Wang, the coloring book of Chu Wang's erotic autobiography. And for people that don't know that was something in Kendall's campaign when we played a campaign. I didn't record it or anything, but we had a character named Chu Wang, and he wrote an autoerotic.
It's not even erotic. It was just like samurai going cave,
Yeah.
kill big enemy,
Yeah.
everybody have a good time. The end. And it was like 4 pages.
Yeah, it's like a kid's book. There's another one. It's called How Not to Save Christmas. There is another one called A Ghostly Party.
Ghostly Party.
Yeah.
Feels like a reference, but I don't know where it's coming from.
It is a reference. And it kind of another couple books. The one that intrigues you is called The History of Moria.
That is rather intriguing. I mean, obviously, I'd be intrigued about all these books.
Yeah.
But
Sweet.
Yeet! See how
Just take the entire
how well
book
stealing
shelf.
works in this town. Dives out the fucking window.
Like how he's like looks like book shopping and you're fucking having surgery and it's not even like
I kind of take down the.
It's coming back to me and there's like fucking sawing.
Yeah, it's like going into your
it
leg.
cuts off to him. It's like dun 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 as he's like.
yeah. We cut back to Kendall really fast and your character woken up and you're just fucking screaming at the side and then Valentino's just like
Selfie.
Jeremy and then fucking smacks you back down again.
I
And
have
come back down
self-healing
again.
too, so I can fix my leg even further.
Crandall time for me. It's a horrible time for him. Anyway, I kind of lift down the book and I'm like, how much does this cost?
What book are you looking at?
History of Moria.
The cat takes it, looks over it. He kind of like bites a corner of it to see how thick it is.
Is he a book goblin?
20 aluminum. Plops it down.
That seems fair.
What charisma?
I mean, if you want to haggle him.
I ain't haggling.
The worst you could do is like he just says no. Really?
Yeah, worst you can do, unless you get a natural one where it comes out so bad that you're like, fuck you. And then he's like, you see, now I'm not letting you buy it.
I mean, we're doing that one.
I mean, could I try to get it at a lower price?
Cool, Charisma?
Unnatural 1.
That is comedic genius. Let's see if he gets a natural one, though. There's a possibility. Get away!
Nat fucking one.
Okay,
Like-
so since his is a nat 1, he's like, sure, 10 aluminum.
Alright.
You're like,
Works
fuck
for
you,
me.
lower it.
Yeah, your character's like, no, fuck you, lower it. And he's like, oh, okay, 10 aluminum.
He's scared of his ego.
How, what, no, he's not a goblin, he's a human.
He's like,
Okay.
he's like,
Okay. Okay, yeah, take it.
he's like,
Take
my
the
wife.
History of Moria.
He's like, my
Alright,
wife
so I get
hates
the
me
history
enough
of
as is.
Actually, I need to grab my other book.
And
He's like, my wife hates me
My
enough
wife
as
left me.
Jitla, you bitch.
That's not her name, but okay.
Okay, Shaniqua.
It's not Shaniqua either.
Fucking it better be.
It is Lisa. Lisa Jones. Cause
Yeah, fuck you, Lisa. She's like Lisa from fucking.
I'm guessing you'll look through it after you buy it.
yeah.
Okay, I need to find it.
It's in like
He's
chicken.
screaming in pain.
Oh fuck!
Okay, I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read from my book because I have the whole lore for Hidden Moria down. Okay, first couple pages. First paragraph. First chapter is History of Moria, the general history. Moria was founded in 1787 when a man named Oryx Malcast sailed from Sandstone west and found a large continent with a small island. Off the coast from it, we wow, fucking terrible spelling. He got there. He was surprised to already see what would be high elves settled there. At that point, in that point in time, no high elves were ever found outside from Greenwood. Greenwood's another continent, another place, not a continent, a country. They already had a good government with a king, but the funny thing is, they already knew of the outside world, but purposely secluded themselves from it. When Oryx confronted the king about why he secluded themselves, the king simply said, "Our ancestors told us to." Oryx pleaded with the king to come out to the world, saying we're overpopulated and other lies. So the king opened the borders to everyone, and the new kingdom fruitioned. Their population boomed with people moving in and staying. Eventually, the single city had to expand to more towns and cities. It eventually had to expand to the island east, now known as Teardrop Island. Actually, it's west. We should probably correct that. But something was discovered on the island, something of a legend, of a great artifact. The artifact. Thoretta, the spike of necromancy. Very important. Now in the books, the spike was known to turn whoever the spike impaled into a lich, or so. Normally, a war broke out over it, called the Dead Man's War. Next chapter is called the Dead Man War. It goes over what the spike was, what it did, why people caused war. Okay, the next chapter, it goes over how the spike was lost and why it's not around anymore.
Oh.
Okay. The next chapter goes over the war over the mountain, which was in 1799. Two laws were...
Was this the Hobbit?
Basically. Two laws were passed by the High King Farron V, or Farron V. You know, I think I got that right.
Yeah, it's fifth.
Yeah. Issue the right from God and the punishment of man. Two laws. I'll read them off really fast. The right from God, which stated only high elves may ever be in a judicial position except guards and guard captain. Furthermore, all churches will be burned down unless used for high elves religions. The next law, which was punishment of man, which is where's punishment of man? Punishment of man, and it stated all people except high elves that commit murder, rape, or any other scores of crime decided by the king will be exiled to live as animals on the north part of Moria, including except high elves. High elves that commit small crimes will be sent to mine on Teardrop Island to work as slaves for the rest of their lives. So
everybody gets a horrible fate. Doesn't matter who you are.
But the slaves aren't. They're treated nicely. They're not like whipped or anything. High elf slaves they're pretty good. Basically like doing just a normal day's work. They're not. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Basically, this became because people were getting exiled over the mountain. They became so many people there. They basically became forced and marched on Moria back over the mountain. Eventually, because Moria has an army, demolished them. But there was something that happened during that war. Since they took Revens Den, which Revens Den is notorious for bad luck, the spike was found again. With someone. No one knows his name, but he used it. He became a lich. They killed the lich. He's been dead forever, as we know, and that's it.
Hey, he's not dead, is he?
He's been dead for what they know of.
Cool.
That's basically the history of Moria right there. Like I just
when it
named
comes
off the
to
big
an
events.
outside player's mind, it's like he ain't dead.
I just named off big events, and that's pretty much what it is.
All right, good to know.
Yep.
Didn't you?
We go back to Kendall.
Go
And then
back
after
to-
he's like done reading,
Oh, fuck!
you wake up and you're like, god damn it! You look down and like you're in like bandages over, and Valentina's like, I cut it off. You're fine now. Don't worry, nothing went on.
I'm like, I don't believe you.
You know, weirdly enough, I get that a lot.
Roll in detective.
Detective.
7, 8. Yeah, no. Like 9.
From what you can tell, she's telling the truth.
Just to be sure. And I lean down and I touch.
It's an open wound with a bandage over it. It fucking hurts.
I know. I'm touching it with.
Healing?
I'm having healing touch.
Yeah, it's the pain starts to slowly go away.
I use healing touch, self-healing on it.
So yeah, you have to cost mana. So roll a d4 for it. Wait, no, it's intelligence. No, it's intelligence. That's free for you.
I'm just
Wizard ability. So yeah, you basically heal it, and then you take off your bandages. She's like, "Oh, magic! Yeah, forgot I could do that.
You could do that.
Yeah, I forgot.
What?
I know it's much fun to like cut it off and then bandage it around and make you suffer for a little bit. Anyway,
Not
thank
fun
you
for me.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. You know, I have other patients, and then you see a guy walk in, and he's got a fucking like branch stuck in his arm.
I'm gonna this.
What
I'm
are
walking
you
over. I didn't walk off.
No, it's stuck in,
I'm like,
and you don't have healing touch. You have self healing.
oh, fuck, that's right. I was gonna be a cocky asshole and just pull it out and then heal him and then walk off.
Okay, you walk out of it. Where are you going?
Stab it into his
I'm going to the
arm.
magic place now.
Oh, you go to
Do I still limp?
yeah, for a little bit.
Fuck. And I'm like, yeah, it's feeling better. Not much better.
You go to Valerie's Magic Goods, and you pass this hoe just getting out of the general goods shop.
After reading.
Yeah, after reading.
I take a sip of my flask to like numb the pain a bit.
You see this guy like limping towards a magic shop. He's like,
What are
ugh.
you doing?
My life just keeps getting fucked more down the rabbit hole. Fuck Tyrion, he's an asshole right now.
Who's Tyrion?
You'll learn eventually, and I just go into the magic shop like limping, so I'm all pissed off.
You go in the magic shop. It's really nice. Have you ever been into like a Disney store?
Nah.
Basically, it's like it
God.
has potions all over the wall. It's like some like weird magical lights everywhere to light up the room. There is a hold the fuck on. There's a half elf girl named Valerie. She's like, what can I do you for?
Yes.
So,
do you guys have any
so
books
like
about?
Scottish half elf?
Do you guys have some books about? Hold on.
Spells? Do you need
Yes,
spell books?
spells. Yes, thank you. My leg is throbbing.
What type of spells? You know, how many? What like mana costs are you guys looking for?
I don't know the mana costs.
There's a D4, and then there's 10, and then there's 20.
Ooh, I might try a D10 spell maybe.
Okay, let me get spells up because I don't have that.
Iron Age shot. You
Uh,
have to be in a
okay.
Like somehow cough up a little bit of blood, and I'm like, the fuck did this come from?
I wouldn't know, sir.
I'm sorry, I just had surgery.
She pulls out one book. It has a picture of a shield. She's like, she pulls out a couple other ones. So she's like, okay, we have shield. That will cost you,
It's like 40 gold. I'm blowing up.
no, it doesn't. Don't worry. I actually have the prices.
Oh, thank God.
Gotta be like a menu. Just she has to
Spell
look
tone.
through it. It's just like
This will be 60 silver and 23 aluminum coins.
Okay.
She pulls out a couple others. She pulls out a couple other spells, and like spells. You have one that says Fade In. It is a D10. There's another one called Fire Trap, and there's another one called Double Trouble. And then she pulls out one. It's like, here's some mana of D4. She pulls out one, and it's called has a boot. And she's like, this is Run Forest Run. Reference. And then she pulls another one called Disguise.
Ooh, this disguise one seems very intriguing.
And D4. She's like, and the D4 mana ones cost 30 silver and 46 aluminum.
46?
Aluminum.
Oh, 46 aluminum and
Yep.
30 silver? So...
the D4 ones. That's just a D4.
Yeah, like
They're spells.
The D10 spells were a lot cheaper.
No, they're not.
What? I must have misheard the
D10
spell.
is 60 silver. That's
Okay,
a lot
I think
more.
I'll buy the
It's a lot more.
I think I'll buy the disguise one. That one seems really fucking useful actually.
That is 30 silver and 46 aluminum.
Okay.
You're gonna need to do the math.
Yeah, I know I need to do the math. So
So every 100 aluminum is 1 silver.
I know
Something like
I've got to subtract the aluminum and
Okay.
the silver, so
Cool.
it's... Can you repeat it one more time?
It
For the
is,
aluminum, it's...
it's 46.
So minus 6, okay. As... And how much silver would that be again? I'm sorry,
30.
30. Oh. Oh. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. And every gold is 100.
How much did we start with?
You started off with
20.
but every gold is 100. So you can transfer that gold. And do
Okay,
the
I'm like,
silver.
would you take just? I'm like, would you take 1 gold piece?
She's like, sure. And then she hands you back 70 silver.
Okay. So I'm down to 20 gold, and I have.
And I've only got 2.
So we start off with 20 silver, right?
Yeah.
Poor person.
So I'm at 100 silver.
That's a 1 gold.
So I'm at 1 gold again. I'm at like
Yeah,
21.
so take it. So you have 0 silver, but we have 1 gold.
Okay. I'm like, thank you, and I'm like,
I'm not gonna make you role play going to the bank and transferring your money.
I'm just trying to for the podcast sake.
Podcast. Wow. Okay.
Kind of like a. So does it
Yeah,
just go
call
onto my
them.
spell sheet, or is that okay?
Disguise.
Do I have to erase one of my
No.
4 slots? Okay.
Every time, once you fill up the whole spell sheet. then
Okay,
you
so
do.
I have disguise.
Save disguise 1. It is an intelligence spell, so you can cast it freely, because you don't. It doesn't cost you.
Exactly. That is why I figure I'm like it's intelligence, isn't it?
Okay. Here's what it does. You may disguise yourself like anything, for 5 minutes. But if someone touches you or hurts you or you take damage, the disguise goes off.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
And if you touch someone, it technically counts the same thing as them touching you.
So, does it count on objects? Like if I open up a door?
Yeah.
Oh, so it goes away if I open up a door?
Yeah, basically used for hiding, basically.
It's just being.
Oh,
to be
damn it,
that
because I was
quick
like, I could
hiding.
just kill someone, disguise myself after I kill him, and just walk out of
Well,
a
you can
building.
kill someone and then disguise yourself as like a chair and then wait for them to pull out the body and then like slowly inch your way there. or you can disguise yourself as like a coin. Just kind of roll your way there.
Wait, if it's like a planked floor, he could turn
Yeah,
to a point and shift.
Yeah,
through
but it's
the
only
bottom.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you have 5 minutes to get out. Okay, which you buying your stuff is actually where we have to end it because this is going for an hour.
Okay, we have to do another one, don't we?
Yeah, we're playing another one, so don't worry, we're gonna stop here.
I'm gonna
My
grab one more piece of pizza.
Yeah, okay. My name is CrazyAda56. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.